He's Nick. I'm Matt. We're insufficient. And Phish starts summer tour tonight.
Today! Oh my God.
Today is the day. And they're opening up with Yem.
I'm going to say 46 days. Did somebody say that? Was it me?
Fuck you.
Dude, you love 46 days.
And Nicole ran out?
Dude, they definitely are talking about somebody named Nicole.
No.
I am so excited. I don't know why it randomly
I thought you were going to say, I am so worthless for hitting that.
Jesus. Dude, 0 to mean like that.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm angry that the internet's slow.
No, you're angry that you and I are not actually at the tour opener show because it's on Friday, June 20th. That's right now. And that's crazy. Is that true? That's insane.
20th, right? We're June 20th.
Because we'll be there on the 21st and the 22nd. I've got plans on the 24th to be in Pittsburgh. I know you don't give a shit about Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. I'm not going to Texas though. I'm not hopping on a plane to get to Texas. That's crazy. How many stages does the band have now? 2 or more?
For what?
Well, they obviously have more than one stage, right? So how many pianos does Page have?
You know what? You know what we're going to do today?
No.
What do you mean how many stages he has? He has one fucking stage. They're on one stage.
No. They have more than one stage. There's not enough time for on the 24th.
Oh, at the Bourbon and Beyond?
The 24th, they're playing in Pittsburgh. On the 27th, they're playing in Texas. You think all of their stuff is going to get there in 2 days and set up?
Yep.
Dude, when Fishman comes on, I'm telling you right now about that. They have to have at least 2 stages.
That's one of the things he's not going to tell you.
He'll tell me.
He'll refuse. No, he will refuse it. I still want to do that mid set. That mid set thing. Yeah, they would hate it. He'd kick me right in the shins.
We got to talk to Eliza about that. That's the only person who can hook us up.
Today?
Yeah.
We're going to do Sunday, 6/20/2004.
Oh.
SPAC.
How come?
I was there because that's today. There.
So we're doing a This Day in Phish 3?
That's
on the
why not?
On the opening day of Phish Tour. We've got nothing better to talk about. All right, fine. I'm ready.
Listen,
I'm ready.
But when I saw it, I was like, I have to do this because it's so fucking good. I was there. 6/20/2004. SPAC, Saratoga Springs, opening up with a rough rift.
That's rough.
It was a rough rift.
Rough rift.
They had Fishman had a tough time with this. Real tough time.
Fishman.
He had a tough time coming back in. Yeah, it just whatever. They pulled it off. These 2 shows, though.
This is show 2 of the 2-day run.
So these two shows and the 3 shows at Great Woods. If that's what sums up 2004, that's all you need. They were fucking great shows. Rough Rift, slamming Julius. I mean,
I'm not taking another step.
They went so far and so heavy with this one. The peaks just keep coming.
Yep.
And Fishman and Trey are super locked in. Then we get, because Father's Day, I guess, was near, and so they had they played Bill Bailey.
Not to be confused with Billy Breeze, but go on.
And they had Page's dad come out.
Yes.
Dr. Jack McConnell. And he's saying, "Won't you please come home?" And he did a little soft shoe to it. It's pretty nice.
Back to back Hugh Cannon songs.
I love it.
Cannon? Yeah.
Hugh Cannon.
Huey Cannon.
And sticking with 2.0 vibes, we're gonna do with Waves. And this wave is so good.
This is a rarer song these days.
I know, it's too bad.
Yeah.
That throw through rounds and sunken caves.
Dude, it's crazy.
Great Gumbo. Followed that up.
That might be one of your top 5 favorite songs.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Good Water in the Sky, not my favorite version, even though I love this song. Good version, not my favorite.
Not my favorite.
Great horn.
One of my favorite. For sure. Dude, I'm always ready for horn.
Grab Ass.
Also known as Poor Heart.
Poor Heart. And then we get fucking Drowned, which they have now they have Drowned, but then they have the SPAC Jam, the Saratoga Jam after this, which just goes. This song goes.
All, Drowned is a slept-on cover of this band. Paige nails the lyrics. The band plays it incredibly well. Every time I've heard it, I love it. And every time I love it, I hear it. So I'm hoping that Drowned is returning for summer tour, maybe even tonight.
We'll see about that. But Drowned, so you got the 4-minute jam of Drowned, and then almost 18 minutes of the jam, and that Waves clocked in at 16.
Yeah, it's a good first set.
Then you come in, they take a nice break. Trey does a shit ton of drugs because this was the time, right? You're only getting 4 songs in this set. Let's just put it that way. If you want to know, all right?
You talking to me or the listener?
You too.
I know.
We get like the craziest 7 Below.
Okay, well, first of all, you're there, right? So talk to me about the 7 Below opener. What are your thoughts? What's going through your mind?
I think what from the night before, because we got that like 40-minute Piper.
Too long a Piper.
I was like, no, it goes so well, dude, and they take it to so many different places. Go re-listen, you'll be like, okay, dude, I feel differently about what Piper
the one
that
do. Goes into Gotta Jaboo.
Yeah. Which is your favorite?
No, that's my favorite. I hope we get one just so I can look over and take a video of you doing the Gotta Jaboo dance. And the best part will be the idiot next to you will also be doing the dance, but they won't be faking it.
Yeah, they won't be faking it. They'll be like, dude, it's Jaboo. I'm like,
yeah, no. Dude, I watched this Trey clip where he's like, yeah, I usually just make it up on the spot. Oh, except for in the beginning of Gotta Jaboo, I always do this. And then he turned on his little loop pedal with the and he started laughing maniacally because he's laughing at everybody who loves that song.
Oh, yeah. He hates that song. He does it to piss people off. But yeah, this 7 Below, do not sleep on this jam. It's so good. Nice 12-minute Ghost to follow that up.
Dude, my lamp wasn't on.
This Twist. And we talked a lot of shit about Twist. I posted it. People gave us a lot of shit about it.
Dude, people do not like that we don't like Twist.
I don't give a fuck what people like.
But no, I apparently do, because after Monday's show, when I wore the headphones for the first time in over a month, people are like, glad the headphones are back. I'm like, what?
And then like, shove it up your ass, Nick.
Yeah, they're like, no more AirPods. Wear your headphones. Do your job.
Told you. They don't want the
I'll do
earpods.
my job. I hate that.
In the bathroom.
All over your face.
Taking care of business.
Hey, stranger.
Yeah, don't pull that shit this weekend, please. I'd like to go home safely. I have work the next day. I don't need to be my teeth kicked in.
To be hey strangered in the bathroom.
Be like, are you friends with this fucking Inuit?
This is the best. If you can't hey stranger your buddy in the bathroom, why even go to a Phish show?
This twist is awesome. And it goes for
a good twist.
21 minutes. Yeah, it's probably one of the best. Other than the Big Cypress twist, this one takes the cake.
Woo!
They didn't have that then.
They didn't have woos back then?
No.
The band woos.
The band wooed, but the audience didn't woo.
Dude.
I saw at this show, we had great seats. Me and Lot Boyorgi had great seats. His dad ended up, we were on the lot. We didn't have a lot of food. We told his dad, we don't have a lot of food, blah, blah, blah. His dad drives all the way up from Massachusetts, Wellesley, Massachusetts, to drop off steak tips and asparagus for us. And then he left.
He's like, I got nothing to do for the next 4 hours.
He drove up, dropped off the food, said, I love you guys, and then left.
I respect that. Dads
it was
are
awesome.
The best.
It was awesome. Super cool. Shout out, Steve. Love you, man.
Steve.
And And so we're talking to people, sitting on the lawn, had great seats, and on the lawn we got good spots. So then we're sitting there, and somebody was talking to us about glow stick wars, and then someone was like, "Oh man, like there was one time that we got like marshmallow war." I'm like, "What? That's weird. I've never seen that. What comes flying out? Fucking marshmallows." Someone starts chucking marshmallows everywhere. And I think, so during this time, during the twist, I had this like couple next to me.
Okay.
Let's just say they were complete opposites. One was really large, one was super skinny. I'm not going to say which one was which. Okay. But then they started fucking next to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That wasn't cool. Unnecessary. Anyways, great twist. Into another
go with that.
Into another 21-minute You Enjoy Myself.
Numbers are misleading. It is a 4-minute vocal jam at the end, so it's only a 17-minute You Enjoy Myself.
That's a long You Enjoy Myself.
It's on average is 15.
Shut up. It's 12. It's 11.5.
Fine.
Ending with your favorite, Good Times, Bad Times.
That is my favorite.
But this show, do not sleep on both of these shows. You have to hear them. They are so good. And the Piper from the night before is rocking. I remember, so at this time, it was the night before, they played, what the hell did they play? Jesus, I can't even, I'm absolutely.
Wow.
I know. Wow. What's wrong with you?
Wow.
I'm about to pull it up, so you could do some filler. That would be great.
Reba, Runaway Jim, NICU, Sense and Subtle Sounds, Walls of the Cave, Wolfman's Brother, David
Reba
Bowie.
was great. Wolfman's was funky. So David Bowie, a guy next to me, old Phish head, he had a coin, and on one side of the coin it said David Bowie, and on the other side it said Rift. And I was like, "Can I have that?" And he's like, "No."
Is it Rift or Maze?
No, Maze.
Okay.
Yeah, you were like, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm like, dude, if that guy doesn't know whether it's Rift or Maze.
But the jamming through these 2 days were just extraordinary.
You know what's amazing? So that was your last time at SPAC.
It was.
And my last time at SPAC was way back in 94 or 95. And we both got a You Enjoy Myself at our last SPAC show. So that seals it. We are doing one SPAC show.
We'll see.
And we're going to enjoy myself.
I think got stuff going on that weekend.
Dude, I don't care.
You should.
You think Fishman cares?
I think you need to care. Fishman.
Dude, by the way, why is Fishman making chairs? Do you see that?
No, he's not making chairs.
He's absolutely making chairs.
No, he's not. He's buying them on IKEA.
Oh,
he is. No, he is.
No, okay, you're absolutely making stuff up.
I'm not.
There's photos of him with the dowling rods using to make chairs.
On what? On where did you see this?
On Instagram.
No, it didn't happen.
Dude, it happened multiple times. Fishman is literally making dining room chairs.
Jesus.
I know.
I'm like,
should you be like practicing or doing something?
He doesn't post anything anymore. There's nothing on here.
You gotta follow people that are friends and or family with Fishman.
Fishman 60.
I don't know if that's his name.
He's got 22,000 followers. I think that is his thing. Nice.
You know who I followed for the longest time on Instagram, and I was like the only one because it was Ad Rock.
Your mom?
Yes, and my mom. Shout out to Fancy Pants. But no, Ad Rock, his name on Instagram that nobody knew was Garbage Feet. And like how I know is kind of a secret. So there was like a 10-year period where I'm the only person that I knew that it was Ad Rock. It was cool.
ASAP Rock?
Nah, Ad Rock from the Beastie Boys.
ASAP Rock.
No, that's a different guy. And he might be dead. Is ASAP Rocky dead?
He might be dead. But
it's too much to remember.
Listen, show opener tonight.
Can we finally talk about tonight's show?
Can we talk about that? Can we talk about the fact that I just want them to get all the new shit out tonight, please?
I want I want new covers. I want new originals, and I don't mean like new as in recent years. I want Phish debuts.
No, but I want it all tonight while I'm not there.
I want
about this.
No, I want it. I want every show to have a debut.
I want them to open up with "Back in the Bubble" by Mike Gordon.
Is that really a Mike Gordon song?
Yes, it is.
How does it go?
I'm back in the bubble again.
If I asked you right now
and
to do
my
Gaiuti
mom knows
drum
I have
intros,
no friends.
Is that really how it goes?
No, I just made it.
Dude, that kind of sounds like a Mike Gordon song.
I know, exactly.
Yeah. Can you do like a beatbox of the intro to Gaiuti?
No.
Yeah, it's hard. There's somebody...
No, there's many people that could do it. I just can't do it.
Well, no, but there's somebody that was like playing it, and they just isolated the drums, and I was like, wow. I could tell that it was Gaiuti, but I was like, that's hard to do.
You saw that guy, didn't you? Who does the Phish covers on his drums?
I like that guy.
I fucking hate that guy.
Dude,
I hope he falls into a wood chipper one day.
I hope he comes on the show, and you guys will just dork the fuck out about drums.
I want him to fall into the wood chipper, just his hands.
Oh my
God.
God.
He's just got nubbies.
That's so mean. The guy loves Phish, and he's a pretty good drummer. Are you just jealous?
No, I'm not jealous, because he doesn't have his own style. He's just got Fishman's
Okay, but
style.
That's impressive. Fishman's
not,
a hell of a drummer.
He doesn't do it like Fishman. He's all rigid and shit. And then I heard his band, and they just absolutely suck.
Wow.
You know it.
This is mean.
You're a huge fan.
You're just incredibly nervous about tonight's show.
They should open up with Way.
5 pounds. 6 pounds. How many pounds of marijuana right now are in your trunk, Fishman? 5 pounds.
Maybe 6 pounds. 7 pounds.
Do you think that in the Phish days they used to like fishbowl the bus with just pounds of marijuana burning on like a Weber grill?
I don't know, but they might open up with Possum tonight.
Possum would be great.
I'd even take a My Sweet One opener.
What about a Wave of Hope?
What's wrong with you? How about a Mull?
No. You know what? That's instead of picking the opener, pick who wrote it. Right?
Mexican
the safe money's
Cousin.
On. Yes. 100%. Yes. Okay. Phish people, if you're listening, Saturday or Sunday, if I could get a Mexican Cousin, that is what I'm chasing. My life would be complete.
If they open up with Mexican Cousin, all 3 shows are done.
Oh, I would love it. Yeah, we'll retire. We will stop doing the show.
No.
No?
I'll come so much harder. I didn't mean to sound like that.
Wow.
But,
after yesterday's show with your giant orgasm, what did you say?
Speaking of, let's open up with a meat stick.
Meat stick? I would love a meat stick.
I'd love a maze opener.
Maze into meat stick?
Maze
into Mexican Cousin?
Maze into meat stick, into Mexican Cousin, into Mike song, into Mango song, into Mock song.
Yeah, all M set for Matt.
All M into Makasupa, into Magila.
Wow, how many can you do?
Into My Left Toe, into My Friend, into Mound, into
My
More.
Mind's Got a Mind of Its Own.
Then to break it up, NO2.
Are you looking this up, or were you just naming them?
It's just me.
I got to tell you, part of the reason why I like you is you're like a little bit of a savant when it comes to musical things.
Heavy on the idiot.
No idiot savant. Like, you and I will be talking, and I will casually mention something musical, and your depth level just goes so much deeper than most people's. The fact that you could just list that many Phish songs is ridiculous.
It really helps when you're looking at something, though.
I asked you if you were reading. You son of a bitch. Were you reading, or did you know them?
I was knowing them.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. Tonight is the first night of Phish all summer long.
Put down your bongs and pick up your hot, cold tushies.
And we're insufficient. Are you eating any lot grilled cheeses? Are you going to eat any food from the lot?
I may. It depends. I'll be there with my daughter tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what we get into. We'll see what she wants.
I think I'm past lot food in my...
No, you know if it's good.
I don't know. Maybe a grilled cheese if I'm watching the guy cook it.
It better be real good.
And I'm not paying more than $1.
Yeah, but you're a germaphobe.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I would.
I'm not wearing a rubber.